All right, hi guys, it's Miss Tab. We're doing another recording of math today because I am at a writing training. So let's get right into it. Ooh, what are these again? I remember some of our friends were forgetting last time, and it's all good. Miss Tab's not going to give up. All right, it is called a 10 frame because there's 10 spots, and you can say that like each square is kind of like a picture frame, a 10 frame, okay? How many dots are in this 10 frame? 4. How many dots are in this one? 3. This one? 5. You're going to see I love 5 groups. What about this one? I just gave the answer. 1. What about this one? Well, 5 groups. We're always going to be talking about 5 groups. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What about, well, I already gave the answer, so now I should probably just quit doing this video. 10. Oh, man. I can't believe I got chosen for this. I'm kidding. All right. 5, 6, 7. 2, 6. Oh, here's another kind of big one. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 in my 10 frame. Awesome. And I do like when I said, I can't believe I got chosen for this. That was really a joke. Okay. Now let's count by tens. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. All right, now I'm going to go a little bit faster. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. All right. Now I want you just to look at the board, okay? So usually I have you guys start your brains out, but Miss Tab's a little bit on the struggle bus today, and I would really like to get my brain ready. And I want to give you guys a good example of what today might look like, okay? All right. So I just had. All right. So just listen to me. That's it. Watch the screen, see my jam, okay? Remember last time when I had my jam out and I was writing on there? I think this will be a really good way for us to follow along together. Okay, so Tanya has 7 books on her bookshelf. She borrowed some books, and now there are 9 books on her shelf. So if I'm giving us a preview about what today is, we are going to have a blank in our number sentence that's called change unknown. It changes our number sentence, but it's unknown. We don't know what the number is. We need to find out what that number is, okay? We don't know what it is. So what this would look like would be this. Tanya has 7 books on her shelf. Great, okay? She borrowed some books. So if I'm borrowing something, I'm adding it to what I already have. So I'm adding. But it says some books. Last I checked, some is not a number that I know what that is. So I'm going to put a little question mark under it because that's my unknown. I don't know. We have to find that out. And now, all together, she has 9 books on her shelf, okay? She started with 7, she borrowed some more, and now she has 9. All right, so I'm always going to say, try to solve the problem on your own before we start just going all in and following and copying what I'm doing, okay? So parents, if you want your child to go along with me now, that's great. Keep the video going. But if you want them to stop and figure out what that unknown is on their own before I reveal it, pause the video now, okay? All right, so I'm going to find out what this unknown is, and Miss Tab always says, all right, we're drawing pictures, okay? So I started with 7 books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 group, 6, 7, okay? But I need to get to 9, so I'm going to change my color so you can see my parts very clearly. 7, I already have, 8, and 9. So now we should be able to see my parts very, very clearly here. See this. So part of them is 7, and that's where the 7 went. All right, so now this is my extra, so it must be 2. And if you want to double check, I'm such a fan of double checking. So you could go like this, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, just to make sure that all together you have 9 in your picture. Because I know sometimes in the past, people will want to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and what they're counting and saying doesn't match their picture. So it's very, very important to touch it or write on it as you're doing it so it slows you down, okay? So 7 plus 2 equals 9. And I just realized my picture, sorry guys, is over my 9, so I'm going to move myself down here. Okay, so I'm going to go to my next jam, and this is one that I want us to do together. If you don't already have a piece of paper, please pause your video. You can get a piece of paper. You can do it with crayons, whatever. But please pause the video wherever you need to because I'm just going to truck on through, okay? So this would be where you would step in and, you know, go at your own pace on this video, which could be good. So let me know. All right. So now we're going to do the next one together. You should have your pencil and paper with you. Kate and Bob have 6 balls at the park. Kate had 2 of the balls. How many balls did Bob have? Okay, so we have Kate and Bob, all right? So they have 6 balls at the park. So I'm going to write down the number 6, okay? Because that's what I know. Well, Kate has 2 of them, and Bob has the rest of them, okay? All together. This means all together, okay? So this must mean this is our unknown. What Bob has. We don't know what Bob has, but we need to find out what Bob has, right? All together they have 6. And I know that some of you might be like, Miss Tab, why'd you put the equal sign at the beginning? Yes, it drives us crazy at first until we really understand what that means. So I'm gonna have to expose it to you, or expose you to it. So the equal sign just means that this side is equal to this side, okay? So this 2 plus whatever this is 6. Equal means same as, okay? All right, so all together they had 6 balls. So of course I'm going to start by drawing my picture. All together they have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect, right? Well, I know that 2 of them are Kate's. Kate's ball, Kate's ball. 2 are Kate's, all right? Well, the rest are Bob's. So I'm going to get a different color, and I'm going to be like, this is Bob's, this is Bob's, this is Bob's, and this is Bob's, okay? So my 2 goes here, and all of Bob's go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this must mean 6 is equal to 2 plus 4. Okay, 6 is equal to 6. All right, so we found out our unknown. All right, if you need to pause the video now to kind of like digest that, it's all good because I'm going to go along and I'm going to do another problem with you. Okay, let's get our brains ready for lesson 12. All right, so I had 3 apples. My mom gave me some more. Remember, some, we don't know what that means. Then I had 10. How many apples did my mom give me? All right, so I always have to write down what I do know. So I know that I have 3 apples, and green apples are my favorite, plus what my mom gave me, but they said some more. Guys, we don't know what that sum is, but I know that in the end I have 10. So our unknown is what my mom gave me. I'm always going to start by drawing a picture. So 1, 2, 3 apples are mine. Oop, really, Miss Tab? Back, back. Those are mine, but I know I have to get to 10. Okay. And change my color. Yellow apples are pretty cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, group, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I used 2 colors so you could see my parts. Part, what I have all together. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my mom must have given me 7 apples. And if you want to double check, you can always get some sort of manipulative and add it. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. that does equal 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? All right. So that is our preview today. We're going to do change unknown. So we know what this number is, but we don't know what this number is, but we end up with a specific number. And we have to find out what the question mark is. So change unknown. Your number sentence is changing, but that number is unknown. So we get to kind of be like math detectives. That's pretty cool. All right, well, I hope that this video worked out for you. And if you really are starting to like these recorded videos, I don't mind doing that. And then we meet in small groups for more specific math skills. I am cool with that. So let me know what you guys think. And I want you guys to do Zern Lesson 12. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow.